Find a quiet place where you can sit or lie down in relative comfort without being disturbed for a little while. Your spine is lengthened slightly, but not stiff. Let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. If there is a headrest on your chair, your head can be supported by it. You might want to uncross your legs if they are crossed and rest your feet on the floor if that's comfortable for you. If there is no headrest, you can lower your chin slightly toward your chest. If you're lying down, allow your body to be supported in a way that is most comfortable for you. You might want to prop a pillow underneath your knees and use a neck rest, but these aren't necessary if you're comfortable without them. In either position, your gaze should be soft and somewhat unfocused if you have your eyes open. At any point, you can close your eyes if you want to. Once you are relatively settled, allow your attention to be drawn to your breathing. Notice the intake and the outflow of air, in and out of your lungs. Allow your breathing to become slower, deeper, and more regular if that's comfortable for you. Continue to focus on your breathing and notice the slow, comfortable rhythm of breathing that you are beginning to establish. Each time you take a breath, consider that the clean, fresh air you are breathing in has a cleansing, relaxing effect. Each time you exhale, you are removing the old, stale air from your body. Inhaling clean, fresh, relaxing air and exhaling the used up air. We call this passive relaxation because it doesn't require any effort. It simply involves focusing your awareness on something that is suggested, at this moment, the breath. As you focus on the breath, just experiment with observing all the little details going on with the simple act of breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Once you've settled reasonably well into observing the details of your breathing, allow the focus on your breath to move to the background. You're still aware of your breath as it moves in and out of your body, but let it fade into the background. And when you're ready, just allow your focus of awareness to begin moving to your feet and ankles. Experiment with noticing any sensations coming from your feet and ankles. For example, the feel of your socks or stockings around your toes and ankles, your shoes enclosing your feet, the bottoms of your feet against the floor, or the sensation of your heels being supported by the bed or floor. Be aware that there are many bones, ligaments, tendons, and small muscles in the feet and ankles. Experiment with focusing your awareness on the muscles in your feet and ankles. Pay close attention and notice any sensations coming from the muscles in your feet and ankles. And then simply suggest to those muscles that they let go, unwind, just relax. Next, move your focus to your legs. Notice the feeling of your clothing against your legs and feel the chair or bed against the back of your legs. Feel any differences in sensation between your right and left leg. This might be felt as a difference in the way you are holding your legs, or perhaps a difference in temperature, or perhaps a difference in muscle sensations. Be aware of any feelings of tightness, tautness, muscle activity, or muscle tension in your legs. And then just suggest to those muscles that they too let go, unwind, and relax. Simply by focusing your awareness on your legs, noticing any sensations of muscle tension, and suggesting to yourself that the tension can be released, you will successfully reduce the muscle activity in the area. Without effort or energy, just let it go. As we progress upward through all the muscles in your body, continue to allow your breathing to remain deep, slow, and regular at a level that is most comfortable for you. Inhale the fresh, relaxing air and exhale the used air. Now move your focus upward to your hips and buttocks. Notice any sensation in your hips, your buttocks. Notice whether the sensations are near the surface or deep. Pay close attention to every little detail of sensation as you become aware of it. And then, just suggesting to the muscles in your hips and buttocks to let go, unwind, and relax. Continue upward now, focusing your awareness on the muscles in your lower and middle back. Even if there are some uncomfortable sensations there, see if you can simply observe them for the moment. What are the characteristics of the sensations you are aware of? If uncomfortable, is there a sharpness, a throbbing, an ache? What other sensations are you aware of? There are many different layers of muscles in your back, short ones running side to side, and long muscle fibers running up and down your back. You might experiment with visualizing these muscle fibers as lengths of twisted rope, the amount of tension matching the amount of twisting in the rope. Perhaps allowing the rope muscles to untwist and unwind. Allowing the muscle rope to lengthen and slacken, to get longer and looser, as if all the muscles in your lower and middle back were letting go of tension and going slack. Perhaps allowing the rope muscles to untwist and unwind. Allowing the muscle rope to lengthen and slacken, to get longer and looser, as if all the muscles in your lower and middle back were letting go of tension and going slack. Let the muscles in your belly or abdomen area simply join in the relaxation process, letting go and going along, letting those muscles slacken, and now allowing the muscles in your ribcage to join in. The muscles joining your ribs together are very tiny muscles that tend to draw the ribs together. Think about those muscles for a moment. The tiny, short muscles drawing the ribs together. Suggest to those muscles that they lengthen, relax, and let go. And as that happens, you may notice a very slight, or perhaps not so slight, relaxation of your chest cavity, of your rib cage. And as that happens, you have even greater ability to breathe deeply, more fully, more comfortably, going deeper and deeper into relaxation. And as that happens, you have even greater ability to breathe deeply, more fully, more comfortably, going deeper and deeper into relaxation. And letting your awareness be focused on your upper back and shoulder blades, noticing if you've got any extra tension or tightness in your shoulders, an area where we generally hold a lot more tension. Even if it doesn't get up to the level of pain, see if you can make that distinction between tension and pain. See if you can find tension in the trunk of your body that may or may not be to the point where you would label that as painful. Letting yourself focus on any muscle activity or tension involved in your upper back and shoulders. This is where a lot of people tend to take a lot of their tension. So, I'd like you to pay particular attention to it now. Focusing your awareness on those muscle fibers, very large muscles in your shoulders, running through the upper back. Some people describe their tension as knots of tension. If you should have any of those knots of tension, you might want to visualize them as springs on a tightly wound clock. You might want to experiment with visualizing the spring on the clock beginning to unwind, to loosen, to slacken up. And as that happens, allowing the muscles in your upper back and shoulders to continue to slacken, to continue to relax deeper and deeper. Next, focusing on your upper arms and your lower arms, focusing your awareness on the sensations in your arms. Notice the sensation of the sleeve of your clothing as it encircles your arm, and focusing specifically on the muscles and the muscle activity in your arms. See if you can just observe that for a moment. Notice whether the sensations have a temperature component: hot, warm, cold. Are there other characteristics to those sensations? And then suggesting to the muscles in your arms that they just let go, that the muscles lengthen and smoothen and relax more and more. Even your hands have muscles, and we sometimes hold our hands with tension. Perhaps we're not even aware of doing so. Focusing on your hands, notice how you are holding them. Chances are you are holding them fairly comfortably at this point because your body is beginning to really relax deeply. But see if you can become aware of the very tiny muscles in your hands. They must be holding some lingering tension or some muscle activity that you may not even sense as tension. Letting that muscle tension simply flow out of your hands and away from your body, continuing to breathe in the relaxing, fresh air and continuing to exhale the old, used up air. In and out. And now your arms and hands have joined in the whole process of relaxation. Let's pay some particular attention to your head and face and neck before we finish. Consider the muscles in your neck, the muscles that run up and down from your back of your head down to your shoulder blades. This is another area where people tend to take in a lot of tension, and you may be one of those people, maybe not. Notice the sensations in your neck. Notice those long muscle fibers. Again, you might visualize these muscles as twisted ropes. Go ahead and allow that rope to unwind, to untwist. Allow the fibers of the rope to begin to separate, and soon you are dealing with individual fibers, slackened and untwisted. If you have a headrest, go ahead and allow it to totally support the head. And if you are in a chair without a headrest, allow your chin to lower slightly more towards your chest as your neck relaxes more and more. And allowing that feeling of relaxation that has taken over your entire body to begin to spread up the back of your head into the thin layer of muscles surrounding your skull. Allowing that sense of relaxation to travel slowly up the back of your head like warm, liquid relaxation. Simply allowing the back of your head to be bathed in that sensation, warm, liquid relaxation, and continuing upward to the top of your head, and at the same time around your temples, around the side of your head, and continue upward to the top of your head, at the same time around your temples, around the side of your head. This warm, liquid sensation bathing and penetrating the thin sheets of muscles surrounding your skull, in your scalp. Allowing the muscles to just let go, relax and unwind. Let's pay special attention to your forehead and the rest of your face. You might want to visualize the skin on your forehead as a wrinkled piece of velvet. These imagined wrinkles aren't from age, but match to the amount of tension in your forehead right now, and that can change during the exercise. Visualizing your forehead as a wrinkled piece of velvet, visualizing the color, and taking an imaginary finger, you begin to smooth out each wrinkle one by one. You can even count the wrinkles as you smooth them away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just continuing on at your own pace, and as you count, going deeper and deeper into luxurious relaxation. You can do this same thing with your face, smoothing the wrinkles in your eyelids, smoothing the wrinkles in your lips, allowing your jaw to go slack. You may even find that your mouth begins to open ever so slightly as the muscle tension holding your jaw clenched begins to let go, begins to relax. And now, just sitting and enjoying any sense of relaxation you may be aware of. Go ahead and take an additional brief survey of all the parts of your body to see if there are any certain areas where you'd like to release any lingering tension. And as you find a spot here and there, allow yourself to let go, unwind and relax. And just taking a moment to experience your sense of relaxation. This relaxation can carry over even after you finish the exercise. Also, you can practice this relaxation at home. I want you to practice at least 3 times each week. Each time you practice, you may notice that you become better and better at relaxing your body and mind. Now, as you continue to experience the luxury of relaxation, bring your awareness back to the room in which you're now sitting or lying. Feel the support of the chair you're sitting in or the surface you're lying on. Notice any noises in the room or outside of the room. Notice the temperature of the room. Notice your thoughts and feelings as the relaxation practice comes to an end. You might want to wiggle your fingers and toes, maybe shrug your shoulders a little. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes, alert, refreshed, and relaxed.